They're tough, they're women, and they answer to a guy named Bob. They're Bob's Babes, with Shawna Stripe, Tabitha Kramer, and Gayle Woods as the Babes. And starring Bob, the guy who plays their boss and who never actually faces the camera. So you'll never see his face, ever. And that's partly because it's written that way, but also because if you did see his face, you'd just laugh out loud, hard, because he's kind of short and wide, fat, really. So it's, it's better you never even see him, And it's definitely better that the babes never see him, because if they saw him, well, there's no way in hell they would continue to follow his orders, because he's so ridiculous looking, all crusty and old like a troll. Or like Rumpelstiltskin. In fact, yeah, that's perfect. Bob looks exactly like a crusty, fat, Rumpelstiltskin-y troll. But even worse. Because seriously, man, no one who has any eyesight at all could ever even kind of look at Bob for more than maybe a second or two at the most. Not even David Lynch, and he's the guy who made that movie Elephant Man. And that other one, Eraserhead. Remember how freaky that was? And that's nothing compared to Bob, and I'm not exaggerating. If you don't believe me, that's your problem, because I'm totally telling the truth here. Hey, where you going? He's not ugly.
Cut.
They're tough, they're women, and they answer to a guy named Bob. They're Bob's Babes, with Shawna Stripe, Tabitha Kramer, and Gayle Woods as the Babes. And starring Bob, the guy who plays their boss and who you'll never see on camera. And that's because he's ugly. Really ugly. Ugly. I'm talking ugly with a capital U. Picture a slug that has been chewed up and spit out and then run over by a bus. And then on top of that, pile all the garbage in the world, and there you go. That's Bob's thing. Only he's worse than that. Okay, how about this? Imagine a huge pile of... Oh, come on!
Cut.
They're tough, they're women, and they answer to a guy named Chet. They're Chet's Chicks, with Shawna Stripe, Tabitha Kramer, and Gayle Woods as the Chicks. And starring Chet.